Dang, that's menacing.
That is pretty menacing. The music switch too. No.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is dark.
Dude, the utter confusion right now. I love how he's so chill. Menace.
Yeah.
He's got like a menacing vibe too.
Yeah, he's scared. What? Oh no!
Wait. Oh no! You can't take a shot. All these people running in front of him.
That's true.
I love the cat. Dude, the switches are so clean.
The phase is too smart. This is bad. No way, dude.
Oh no. Who grabbed him? Dude, what?
Can't believe it.
Boom, you looking for this?
Welcome back to BoomShot. I'm Kale, this is
Yes,
Colby.
sir.
And it's been a while. It's been a while since we've done a show review, but Marvel's Secret Invasion is out, and the first episode came out today. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. So spoiler warning, if you haven't seen the episode yet, go watch that, come back, and let's jump right into it.
That was crazy.
That was
I
crazy.
did not see that coming. I still don't know if I believe what I saw.
Yeah, I'm starting to think. I mean, it opened up with a crazy sequence too, because it opens up with a lovable character. It opens up with
Everett Ross, dude.
yeah, with Ross, and so you see Ross, you're like, oh, okay. At least I know he's not a Skrull, right? Or he's trying to like find information about this plot that the Skrulls are starting, and the dude that he gets the information from suspects that he's a little bit Skrully and tries to kill him, and then good old Ross kills the dude. So like right off the bat, we figure out that everything's not as it seems.
Yeah, and who knows how long Ross had been a Skrull.
Yeah.
Presumably he's still in Wakanda somewhere, the real one.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, that was a crazy way to open up.
Yeah,
this show.
but I'm just saying that like it opened up crazy and it ended crazy too with Hill dying. So
I just don't know if I can believe it, dude. I mean, she's been here since the beginning.
yeah.
And they killed her off in the first episode. I mean, I think I have to believe it because they said her Skrull, the one that was impersonating her as a Skrull, was dead. And they said special guest Kobe Smulders.
Yeah, that was brutal.
I know.
I was like, dang.
And I was expecting her to be like a huge part of this show.
Same, especially with like all the promotional material we saw had her in it. So I thought it was going to be a big. She was going to be a really big character too, but she's dead, and our heroes failed. So, which is kind of crazy to think about. I mean, people are talking about how Nick Fury is 3 steps behind everybody else, but I almost can't blame him because he's been gone for such a long time that like you come back and like he said in Avengers 2, he had eyes everywhere, ears everywhere. Like he used to have all that, but he's been in space or he's been at Saber for a long time. So, I mean, you almost got to give him a pass for at least like the first plot because he hasn't been here. So, and the people who were informing him of what was going on probably were not near as good as he was.
The crazy thing is, okay, obviously that she died, and like you said, she was in all the promotional material. Yeah. So we have no clue. We haven't seen anything that's about to happen.
No, not really. I remember. So the opening shot with Fury, I remember, where he like gets out of the spaceship and it's like a bright white light. So we obviously we've seen that, and I remember that.
And the chest clip we already saw. That was from this episode.
Yeah, we saw the chest clip. We reacted to that a couple days ago. We've seen stuff with Gaia, and she's wearing the same thing she is in this episode. So we can only assume that every clip that we've seen of her is from this episode.
So I guess that she betrayed Talos, her father, right?
Sounds like
she doubled down because the bags that she infrared sprayed were decoys.
Dude.
So unless she was unaware, but it looks like she...
But I think really the most interesting character, well, aside from Fury, like I'm excited to see where Fury's going. The director said that he's going to become kind of a Western gunslinger in the later episodes, and I'm like, let's go. I'm ready to see that. But I think like Talos' character is a pretty interesting add too. Like I didn't think he was going to be, not that he wasn't going to be in it that much, but that they were going to explore him as much as they're doing right now.
Yeah, I thought he'd be more of like a 3 episode, which I guess that's half the series. But about like 3 episodes. Yeah. It seems like he's going to be kind of the Coulson to Fury in this series. Would be cool if we saw Coulson and canonize his shield. I just thought about that.
Yeah, that would be sick if we saw Coulson.
I would lose my mind. But it seems like he's going to be his partner in crime in this show, and I'm pretty hyped about that because I really liked him in this episode.
Yeah, I really liked him too, and obviously he's been through some loss because he lost his wife Soren, and who was Maria Hill in Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Yeah,
and all that's just so crazy to think about, dude. Like I wonder, it makes you go back and think about all the movies. Like how many people do you know are Skrulls?
Yeah.
How many people do we like as characters? They've been Skrulls the entire time.
I thought for a second that they were trying to say Ross was a Skrull the whole time, but I don't think that's the case.
No.
I just don't think that's the case.
No, there's no way he's a Skrull. Because I think he would have supported destabilizing a government, not, like if Wakanda would have been under potential threat, I think he would have supported that as opposed to, because if their goal is to take over the Earth, get rid of Wakanda, that's one world superpower out of your way.
Yeah.
So, and now it looks like they're trying to start a war between Russia and America. So I'm actually excited to see where that goes too, because this is just bigger than your normal our Avengers. Like for example, Avengers can just invade political boundaries whenever they want to because they're the Avengers, and that's kind of what Civil War explored, was this whole idea that they have to be put in check by all of the world's superpowers because they can't just be going from place to place and destroying it. But now they actually have to worry about geopolitical boundaries.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm hyped about this.
Yeah,
it's going to be really interesting to see Fury, who everyone has said it was not the same after the blip.
Yeah,
I feel like we're going to see flashbacks to the blip era.
Yeah, I want to see that too, because I also want to see flashbacks to I want to see flashbacks for almost everybody, because Marvel has felt ever since Avengers Endgame has felt very disconnected from some of its central characters. Like they got put on the back burner and left there for a while, and I want to catch back up. I want to see where they've been. So I wanted to see where Hill's been, but now we knew she was in Far From Home, kind of, but we don't really know where she was with.
It's sad to see her go because we hadn't seen her in such a long time.
Yeah.
Especially since she was in Far From Home, but man, yeah.
The last time we saw actual Hill was in Infinity War, the post-credit scene. That's the last time we've seen actual Hill, I think.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
So, and really actual Fury too, because we saw him on Saber, but I don't even really count that. But I don't know, man. I wonder where they're gonna go with this, because now, so the bombs have gone off. America and Russia might get in a war. It's looking like I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about that?
It's hard to say, man. I don't think. We usually, this early in the series, we try to predict some cameos that might come up. Yeah. But I just don't think there will be.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, actually. I am too. I think it needs to be a Fury solo mission, per se. You got Talos in there too. But
the only cameos I'd approve of, I think, are the ones where we figured out this character's been a Skrull the whole time. Yeah. Where Fury still gets all the spotlight as the main hero, but then he's having to fight off somebody we used to love, but
he's the one that figures it out.
Yeah. See, that is one thing that really irks me, is I'm starting to believe what people are saying, is that Fury is 3 steps behind, and I just can't accept that.
Yeah, I feel like what's going to happen, this is my early prediction, I think we're going to see flashbacks to some kind of event that really changed Fury. Yeah. Especially, it could be the blip or something, before or after. And, I think that we're gonna see that's what changed him, and we're gonna see his redemption arc. He's gonna have a Rocky training montage. In this series,
dude. He needs to see. People seem to think so. There's people in the show are Fury's a washed up, meh. Like, he's decent at his job, but he's no longer the world superpower that he wants to be. And I think it's so funny that the person he was talking to from MI6 was like, you would have seen my guys coming from 3 miles away, like 3 miles away or something like that. Just like that, like MI6 is the equivalent to like the CIA here. And you don't see those people coming from 3 miles away unless you're Nick Fury. Like, he's the only one that would have been able to do that. But I just wonder if they're gonna do a redemption arc. I wonder if he's actually playing everybody and this is part of his plan.
I think so too. I mean, I feel like we're definitely gonna see prime, like Logan type Nick Fury in this.
Yeah.
He might be a little bit older, but dude, he's still got the wit. He's still thinking ahead by the end of this, I think.
Yeah, I hope so. And I mean, the overall tone of the show felt really nice. Like, people said it felt humorless, but I laughed multiple times. Like,
yeah, there were some funny moments.
I think Fury doesn't seem any different to me. Like, he just seems normal. Like, he just seems like Fury.
Yeah, he does to me too. I mean, he's still cracking like jokes. Like, you can't tell if he's joking, but it's still funny.
Yeah, exactly. So for that much, I almost feel like it's good that they're going a humorless, cold, dark, like the noir type spy stuff, just because I feel like if they tried to do anything different, it wouldn't feel right with the type of show they're going for.
And also, we saw Rhodey.
Yeah, we did see Rhodey.
And he could end up playing a big role because he might have some kind of high position in office. And Thunderbolt Ross is supposed to be president by the new Captain America movie.
That's what we're hearing.
And that was not Thunderbolt Ross. That was president here.
It makes me wonder, though. So Fury came back. Hill came back, and he couldn't get in touch with either. Could good old Rhodey be a Skrull?
No, dude.
What if he was though? What if there's that?
I would be so
like
sad.
What if that's how Ross becomes president? Is we figure out that the president is a Skrull and they have to kill him. I mean, I'm not saying we don't have any evidence so far.
I think something's gonna happen there.
Because that scene, I was the only one. Like, I don't know if this is just me, but looking back at it, that scene felt very like if that scene did not exist, I'd be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't. That scene did not really do anything for the show.
Yeah, they put it in there for a reason, though. I think.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They're putting something in our minds without us really thinking. It's in the back of our minds.
Yeah.
And then when something like that happens in the future, we're like, oh.
Yeah, or I mean, it may have been just in there because they wanted to show that. For example, the bombs were to destabilize Russia, and they're supposed to be by this American terrorist group that's trying to target Russia and start a war between the two. So maybe that's why maybe that's why they included it in there, is because, hey, like, this involves America. But as far as I know, no, the president did know the plot because he was talking to the MI6 woman. So I'm wondering.
Something's going to go down there, I think.
Something is going to. I really just feel.
Imagine if Rhodey was a Skrull, dude, and the way we find out is Fury finds the pods that have the humans in it, and Rhodey's there.
Dude.
And we're like, wait, if that's Rhodey, who's the guy in office?
Dude, that's... No, I'm not ready for this, dude. I'm not ready for this. If I see... Who would be, like, the craziest person as a Skrull for you? Like, if you found out a character was a Skrull, which would be the most shocked?
Of the characters that are still around.
Yeah.
Dude, if they made... realistically in this show, I don't know. I'd say Rhodey, but any character overall, probably like Spider-Man.
Yeah, probably I feel like Spider-Man
or Doctor Strange.
Yeah, or like Doctor Strange. That's what I was gonna say. Spider-Man or Doctor Strange. But I don't know if Skrulls can mimic powers, so that's
true.
That's the only thing. Like, if they can't mimic powers, then there's no way that Doctor Strange could be a Skrull, because nobody can mimic his powers. So with the remaining characters, I just don't know what to think, dude.
There's gonna be somebody, man.
They have to. They have to give out some kind of big reveal. It can't be cheap, obviously. Like, just thrown in there for fun. But like, we have to be able to go back and connect the dots and be like, whoa. Yeah. Like, I need to see that. But there's a lot they can do with this show. And 54 minutes, that's great.
Yeah. Keep the episode links.
Yeah, keep the episode links. I wish this was more than more episodes than it was. Yeah. But it also kind of means that we're gonna we're going to get the story quicker. And hopefully if they keep the episodes long, it doesn't feel like we were cheated. So
I think we'll get a season 2 at least too, though. Oof. I hope.
Yeah, I hope. And this takes place in the modern day MCU, so we're present day right now. Present day. Which is kind of crazy because I feel like we haven't we haven't been present day since She-Hulk, but even I don't know. Nothing really happened in that show that was super important. So
yeah, nothing too groundbreaking as far as like the broader MCU. That was kind of a contained story. Yeah. But this, they said it in the show. The whole Earth could go down. So.
And the world will never be the same. At least we'll never be able to look at it the same. So I'm excited for this show. I know you are too. Let us know what you guys think. Are you excited? Did you like it? And thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.